Hey, what's up guys? Houston here. Let me ask you, are you worried that if you don't have an 80 Paydex score, you won't get business credit funding? Well, if that's your situation, I'm here to tell you that you can still get business credit funding even without an 80 Paydex score. But for those of you that just want to have at least an 80 or higher Paydex score and not mind a whole bunch of unnecessary net 30s, then this video is going to help you, okay? And the reason is that I know that many of you may be starting like a janitorial type of business. Of course you need supplies, I get it. Or you may be trying to start a food truck type of business and you're gonna need food supplies. Or you may be in the trucking industry and so you're gonna need to get access to fuel, tires, and things of that nature. I get it, I understand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to show you an expressway in terms of helping you build up a 80 Paydex score without actually investing in a whole lot of unnecessary net 30s. All right, I'll help you with that. So now here's the thing about it. I guess the birds want to be on camera now. Usually my rabbit, but now the birds want. All right, so let's talk about NAV. All right, now we know that NAV with NAV situation is that it reports to the business credit bureaus Experian, Equifax, and Dunn and Bradstreet, okay? And it actually helps you understand your business credit file, all right? So you should be able to get NAV, and like I said, it's DNB, Equifax, and Experian, all right? That's the first net 30 you want to get, all right? Then the next net 30, if you're using your home as a home-based business and stuff, and you want to get credit for your utilities and stuff, then you want this company, eCredible, all right? Now, with eCredible, again, it reports to DNB, Equifax, Experian, and there's one other company it reports to. Anybody that knows that, put a comment below. If you've used eCredible, let me know. How did you feel about the service? What's going on that you like the service? I know it should be beneficial for you to help build up your business credit. Then the next one is Biz Credit Central, right? Now with Biz Credit Central, they said that they report to Ansonia, Credit Safe, DMB, and I think they stated that they report to Experian, okay? Now, these are just a few net 30s that you should consider, especially if, again, if you're trying to build up your Paydex score and you don't want to buy a whole bunch of unnecessary supplies. Then what would I do next? Well, the next thing I would do, especially if I have challenging credit, this is what I would do. I would focus on companies that report to Experian Business, all right? Now, here's the thing about it. You have SNS, all right? And this is Strategic Network Systems, right? And so they report to Experian. Now, the reason Experian Business is so important, because your major banks, the majority of your major banks, they actually pull your Experian Business credit file. Whether it be your FICO 8 Experian Business credit file or your FICO 9, they usually pull your Experian Business credit file. Not 100% of the time, but a majority of them do pull it. Say that you was trying to go for a Navy Federal Business credit card, right? So they would pull your Experian FICO 9. Now, if you was trying to go for First National Bank of Omaha, they would pull your Experian FICO 9. Now, if you was going for your GM Business credit card, which is a Goldman Sachs, they focus on TransUnion, okay? So TransUnion FICO 8, TransUnion FICO 9, okay? So now you know that, okay, all of them don't pull from the same business credit file. What do I do now if I have bad credit? Well, get some secured cards. You have TIFL, right? Now, with TIFL, again, DNB, Experian, Equifax, okay? this is very important. Now you need a $500 secured account, but you'll be okay with that. Again, if you have bad credit, this is what you want. This is going to express your ability to start building a business credit so that you can get access to business credit funding. All right. Now you also have BOFA, Bank of America secured business. Okay, so with your Bank of America secured business, they report to Small Business Financial Exchange. Now with Bank of America, it is secured. It's $1,000. Okay, but it reports to Small Business Financial Exchange, and with Small Business Financial Exchange, it's going to be shared with Experian Business and Dunn and Bradstreet. Now, I want you all to pay attention to this. The reason Small Business Financial Exchange is so important, because say that you want to get an SBA loan, okay? Say you want to get an SBA Express loan, okay? That's the shortest loan that you'll be able to get without all the red tape and stuff like that. Now, I know a lot of people try to go to the bank and they want to get a bank loan, which usually banks would tell you they want to see you in business anywhere from 18 months to 24 months. Okay, so it's so much red tape. That's the reason I continue to tell you guys, start with the business credit cards. All right, especially now with a lot of banks and stuff, with people withdrawing their money and they're moving their money around, a lot of banks are going into a credit crunch. Okay, and they're also being exposed because they had a lot of debt loss on the books and stuff that they was hiding, and now that debts are starting to be exposed. So now you're going into this credit crunch. So now where people would just be able to apply for a business credit card and get approved, now they're going to ask for more documentation, more paperwork, how long you've been in business and stuff like that. They're going to start changing some things. So in terms of you building up your business credit file now, following this here step here, if you have questions about the right structure of your business or trying to get access to other alternative business credit funding and stuff like that, then schedule a one-on-one consultation. All right. Now, back to what I was saying, that Bank of America secured business credit card. All right. So Small Business Financial Exchange. Now, the next one, if you have bad credit, but at least a 580 credit score, you want the Capital One Spark Business. Okay. Why? Because this is so important, because it reports, all right, to DNB. Well, it's Dunn and Bradstreet picks the information up. Whenever you see a financial institution that says that they report to Dunn and Bradstreet, more likely that company is probably going to be reporting to Small Business Financial Exchange, and then Dunn and Bradstreet is going to borrow that information. Okay, but you do not have to invest into Dunn and Bradstreet Credit Builder in order for this to happen. It's not necessary for you to raise capital, waste your capital like that. Okay, just follow this step. All right, so just with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, with these basic accounts here, this will give you a stronger business credit profile, even if you have bad credit, in order to help position you. Now, one other thing I must tell you, make sure whoever your bank is one of the major banks. So like Chase, so you have Chase, Citi, and you have Capital One. These are my top banks, okay? The reason they're top banks is because they report to most of the business credit bureaus. Now, if you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.